Greetings and welcome to your oracle message for the day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, have a seat, relax, get comfy. First of all, I apologize for the image quality of the card for the day. Having some technical issues, but we are going to do the reading regardless because that's the way that we roll here. So, welcome so much. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out the video, checking out the channel. If you feel so inclined to like and subscribe, it does help the YouTube algorithm, help other people find this video, find the channel, if they're looking for some guidance and clarification as well. So this is a timeless reading, so whenever you get this message, it is the right time. You were looking for clarification, confirmation, guidance, something. You had a question. This is your answer. Okay? So today we are looking at card number 41, which is the Snail and Huckleberry. And I don't have a whole lot of personal background and experience with huckleberries specifically. We are familiar with a character by the name of Huckleberry Finn, and I know that huckleberries are a very popular berry, I believe in the South. I want to say the South, and I feel like that maybe just from the book itself, from the character with that. So if you have any personal experiences with huckleberries and you feel so inclined to share that in the comments, please feel free to do that. If there's anything that you would like the collective to be sending you energy for specifically, or just in general, feel free to leave that in the comments as well. So sorry, my brain is a little scattered with the technical issues, so I apologize again, and I appreciate you guys being so patient with this. Snails aren't really my idea of a glamorous image, but they are so resourceful. They have their houses on their backs, and they're just kind of going off doing their thing. They don't really ask a whole lot of questions. They don't ask for permission. They just go off and do it. They're horrible with hostas, I will say that. But our message is to trust in the invisible. And that's a tough one sometimes, right? To take that step, that leap of faith into the unknown. Card number 41 in the traditional tarot is the Ten of Cups, which is the completion of your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, all of that good stuff. So I'm curious to see what the extended reading is for this card, but I just love the composition on it. It feels so calm, really. And trusting in the invisible, you have to be assured in yourself. You have to be secure in yourself. And if you're not, it's going to be very difficult for you to take that step into the unknown. Right? So let's see what the extended reading in the book has to say for our card number 41, the Snail and Huckleberry. And the meaning is trust in the invisible. The determined and deliberate snail carries its home on its back. While it may seem like a simple, humble creature, the spiral of its shell portends great mystery, representing the cycle of life. Like the snail, the huckleberry is sometimes associated with smallness and insignificance. A huckleberry in late 19th century slang was a person of little consequence. However, it is a powerful fruit that grows plentifully, offering life-sustaining nutrients to both humans and woodland creatures. Together, the snail and huckleberry invite an appreciation for what is beneath the surface and trust in what cannot be seen. Now is a good time to follow your bliss, trusting its invisible supports. With great risk comes great reward. And then we have 2 questions for the day. If you are making notes of these in your journal or iPad or whatever, this is the time to grab those. And here's our 2 questions for the day. Where have I benefited from trusting in subtle clues? Where have I benefited from trusting in subtle clues? And the second question is, how can I look beyond appearances toward deeper meaning? How can I look beyond appearances toward deeper meaning? These are very, very deep and introspective questions, right? When have I benefited from trusting in subtle clues? Those can be something like having a conversation with somebody and getting their clues of their physical response, how they fold their arms across their chest. They may be feeling defensive. So subtle clues in that direction. Subtle clues in things like finances, if things seem to be heading in a downward trend or an upward trend, identifying those kind of clues. So subtle clues are by definition subtle, and we need to be discerning and on task, right? On the mark to be able to make the best judgment calls in those kind of situations. For the second question, how can I look beyond appearances toward deeper meaning? That, kind of just follows along with the first question, right? Being that discerning, following your intuition, trusting in the invisible, knowing that God does not plan for anyone to fail. There is no plan to fail, not as far as the universe, source, creator, God, whatever name you want to put on it. That there is no plan for you to fail. There is only plans for you to succeed, always. And you will always have everything you need to be able to succeed. You need to look for those items, and sometimes that's where that trust in the invisible, we have to trust the process. We have to understand that if we're doing our best, from moment to moment, if we're being mindful, we're paying attention to what we're thinking, the thoughts in our head, are they positive or negative? Are they helping or not helping? The things in our heart, what our emotions are, how we're feeling about things. Are we feeling happy, joyful, at peace, and loving? Or are we feeling angry, frustrated, bitter, sad, right? Different sides of the pole. They're all emotions and thoughts. And then what are we doing? Are we taking steps that are going to move us in the right direction for the highest and greatest good of us as well as everybody else, right? This is super important. So trusting in the invisible means having that intuition turned on, and whatever you need to do, however that needs to happen for you. Every person is individual. Everyone's going to come at this differently. But trusting in the invisible means being locked in on your intuition and discernment, because there's nothing that's going to defeat trust so much as making a false step, right? Taking a wrong turn, saying the wrong thing, and having the fallout from that. It's kind of hard to trust your intuition if you think you're trusting your intuition, you go off and do something and it doesn't work. It's possible a couple of things happened. Number one, your brain might have been in the middle of something that it didn't need to be in, or your emotions were running away with something that needed more brain. So locking in on intuition, having that mindfulness practice, being present in the moment, is how you are going to be able to trust, because you're going to see as soon as you take that step, the ground firms underneath your foot. You can see and feel as soon as you take that action forward. You can see the immediate result is positive. Then you know you're on the right track. If you're getting negative feedback from something, you're not in the right place. Those aren't the right things that are going to help you. Okay? Those aren't the things that are going to move you forward on your tasks, on your path. So that's the energy reading that we've got for the day. Hopefully tech issues will be resolved tomorrow. I will update you guys on that. Thank you again for being so patient with me on these. Have the most amazing, fantastic day. I love you. You are totally going to rock this, okay? Go out and make it amazing. Trust in the invisible. All right? You've got this. And ciao for now.